From a father who helped rescue his sons after a boat caught fire over the holiday weekend. This happened on Lake Nottely. It was one of 3 boat explosions that happened in separate incidents across the state.
That's right. So we do know that he spoke with 11 Alive's Dan Kennedy from Grady Hospital, where one of his sons remains in serious condition.
Matthew Miller is going to be spending a lot of time here at Grady Hospital. His middle son, a 17-year-old boy, suffered severe burns on most of his body after the boat they were on over the weekend exploded on Lake Nottely. Miller was taking about 7 family members tubing Friday, including his 3 boys, ages 20, 17, and 10. Miller says they stopped for gas. Then when the engine cut off and they tried to restart it, the boat exploded. Some people jumped into the lake, but 2 of his sons, Aiden and Isaac, were stuck on board the burning boat. That's when Miller jumped into action to save his boys. His middle son, Isaac, suffered the worst injuries, with about 80% of his body covered in burns.
It went off like a bomb. I mean, it just catastrophically exploded, and instantaneously we were surrounded by fire. You couldn't see anything but fire. When it exploded, it threw Aiden and Isaac up. Assuming it threw them up, right. And then they fell into the cubby where the engine was. So they were in the worst of the fire.
As for Miller's kids, their youngest, 10-year-old James, was released from the hospital yesterday. His other 2 sons were flown to Grady Hospital with more serious injuries. The oldest, Aiden, is getting a skin graft today, but it's his middle son, Isaac, with the longest road to recovery. Doctors say he could be here for the next 6 months. A GoFundMe set up to help the family has already raised more than $20,000. We have a link to that on our website, 11alive.com. Reporting from outside Grady Hospital, Dan Kennedy, 11 Alive News.
Gosh, our thanks to Dan for that report, and we're really hoping that all of the boys are able to make it through. We also know that a number of tragic events happened over the weekend as people celebrated the 4th of July. We have been covering it all, and you can read all of our coverage right now on 11alive.com.